Main attraction today, Kodai Senga, his second big league start and his first at Citi Field.
This will be great. Outdoor stadium here, a little colder weather for Senga and his ghost forkball.
Jazz Chisholm will lead off. And the fastball gets him looking for the first down. The thing about the forkball, you get looking for it and you wind up taking a fastball for a third strike.
That's a good pitch right there.
Marlins have a couple of men on board.
0-2 coming. And there's the forkball, and he went around strike three. So Senga with his second strikeout, fans Soler on 3 pitches. There are 2 men down.
Trevor Rogers, second start of the season, took the loss on Sunday afternoon, had that big 36-pitch first inning.
And Nimmo is hit by the pitch. First breaking ball from Rogers. And Nimmo just keeps getting on base. And it's the 9th Met to get hit in the first 9 games of the season.
He just wanted the front door that to Nimmo to get a strike called, and he winds up hitting him in the leg.
Now Starling Marte sends one out toward left center field. Jazz is ranging back near the wall, makes the catch, slams into the wall and gets it in. A long run out there for Jazz. The jumps have been better these last few days. Made a nice play yesterday and was able to track that one down.
And 2 men aboard for Mark Canha. 0-1 to Canha. And Mark with a broken back grounder, and Rogers lets it go, and Arise with the throw, and he got him. No, he's safe. I don't know. They may get overturned. What do you think?
That's a heck of a play.
Did he look out?
I was not watching the play. I was watching Rogers and Arise.
This is a heck of a play where he came from. And he beat it.
And Canha with that stretch beat it. So a good call by Jeff Nelson at first, and no challenge by the Marlins.
And here he is with a hit by pitch, a walk, a little infield single. Now down in a hole to Jeff McNeil.
And it misses ball 4, and it forces in the first run of the game. So McNeil with an RBI walk. Second walk of the inning for Rogers, and it's 1-0 New York.
2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. He got him. Side is retired. The inning is over. Pulled the string on him. Rogers punches out 2.
And he comes upstairs with the forkball and gets the strikeout.
You know, you look at it with the naked eye from behind home plate. It had a little wrinkle to it when it was as high up in the zone as that one was.
7th pitch to De La Cruz, and he struck him out with a forkball. So back-to-back strikeouts for Kodai Senga, 2 down in the second. And this is a guy who was drafted as a developmental player, which basically means he was a 50th round draft pick in the U.S.
Senga ready. Here's the pitch. And it is in there. Strike 3 called. He got him looking at a forkball. Kodai Senga strikes out the side in the second. He has struck out 5 already. All but one of the outs he's recorded via the strikeout. It's left the bases loaded against Trevor Rogers in the first inning. Eduardo Escobar leads off.
Well, that'll be a first pitch strike as Jazz lays out and makes a terrific play in right center field.
2 sensational catches by Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the first 2 innings of this ball game today.
Jazz loves making spectacular plays.
Kodai pitching outdoors today. It does not seem to faze him. 5 strikeouts. Standing sideways on the mound and now steps off.
And Senga's going to take the ball, I guess, right? Yep, he stepped off, and that is an automatic ball, which he knew it was going to be. So it makes it a 2-2 count. If you need a moment, you take the moment and you take the ball.
That's right.
And I think that's something the pitcher's going to have to learn, especially if you're ahead in the count like that.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Cooper lays off a breaking ball. Ball 4. It's a really good at bat by Garrett Cooper, and it's going to bring up Luis Arise.
So now Arise, who pulled a base hit into right field his first time up, and he hits one sharply down to third. Nice pick on the backhand by Escobar. Side retired. So Senga gives up his first walk, but gets a rise.
Mets are trying to avoid what this could be here, which is Rogers getting in a groove. 1-2 pitch hit weakly towards short. Birdie charges, throws off one leg, close play at first. Marte is safe. Birdie came racing in from short, threw it to first base. Cooper extended, back leg on the back, front leg reaching out, and Marte got there first to beat out the infield hit.
Marte may run here on the 3-2 pitch, even with the lefty. No, he stays put. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Rogers just got Lindor again.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Marte leading away from second. Rogers brings it home to Canha, and he gets him swinging on the changeup.
Got him with a good changeup.
Senga's walked 1 today. But he strikes out Birdie. That's his 6th strikeout. 7 in a row retired by Senga halfway through at Citi Field. 1-0 New York.
He hides it so well that it just jumps on top of the right-handed hitter, especially up in the zone. Really tough for them to pick up.
Blows that one right by Marte for the strikeout, and there are 2 outs.
Really tough to pick up, and it gets on top of that hitter.
Top toward third, tough play. Segura, bare hands, no chance. There might not be power in the orange shoes, but he's still got speed. Infield single for Lindor is the Mets' 3rd hit of the day.
Pete Alonso's hit 3 home runs in the last 2 games for the Mets, and he keeps moving up rapidly on that home run list.
Alonso drives one deep left field. Back goes De La Cruz looking up, and it's out of here. Pete Alonso keeps on raking. 4 home runs in the last 3 games. A 2-run shot, and it's 3-0 New York. 5 home runs on the season. That ties Brian Reynolds for the National League lead. 4 in the last 3 games, and Pete is on a roll. Jazz Chisholm leads off in the 6th.
Hey, let's get a little offense going here.
Jazz gets into one to right field, and that's out of here. A home run for Jazz gets the Marlins on the board here in the top of the 6th.
He's flashing the peace sign, running around the bases. He's getting booed. Princess wave to the crowd, and a Euro step by Jazz as he touches home plate. All right, I told you, Gabby, just need to get a little something going here.
It's been Senga's roughest inning so far as his command, and now his 2nd walk of the inning. So now the tying runs are on base. Avisail Garcia coming up. Jeremy Hefner is going to pay a visit with the interpreter in tow.
It's a good time for Jeremy to come out, give him a little breather.
A rise at 3rd, Segura at 1st with 2 down. And a first pitch breaking ball grounded down to Escobar. Side retired. Now that didn't take long. Home run by Chisholm gets the Marlins on the board. It's 3-1. McNeil playing on his 31st birthday. And he drives this one to left center, chasing Chisholm back. He got the wrong angle, and it beats him. 1 hop to the wall. McNeil goes to second base with a well-struck double. Chisholm started off at a shallower angle and then had to adjust, and then it was too late.
Yep, he got a bad initial break on this.
1 man away, and Eduardo Escobar will be the batter.
Escobar flies this one to deep left. Back goes De La Cruz. Back at the wall. It's out of here. Escobar the other way. And he lets out a triumphant yell. First home run of the year for Eduardo Escobar. And the Mets now lead 5-1. That's his first hit this season as a left-hand batter. Boy, he needed that, and he was owed that.
Now the tying run is going to come to the plate in the form of Luis Arraez.
Into right, going to get down, a base hit. In comes De La Cruz. They'll hold Birdie, and Arraez comes through. Ball gets away, but Birdie's going to stay put. RBI single for Luis Arraez, and it's a 5-2 ball game.
So Curtis in to face Soler with the tying runs on base. And Soler pops one up behind first. Cano retreating. McNeil coming over to call. And McNeil puts it away to retire the side. Curtis gets a king-sized out, retiring Soler. It's David Robertson bidding for his 159th career save. And the Marlins are down to their final strike. On the ground, Escobar ranging wide. And the ball game is over. 1-2-3 ninth for David Robertson. Kodai Senga gets his 2nd win. Alonso and Escobar homer, and the Mets have taken the first 2 from the Marlins as they win today 5-2.